Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 9, Episode 1 of my Leicester City Let's Play Football Manager 2018. And Season 9, I didn't think we'd be at Season 9. We should have won the league last year, really, shouldn't we? But, hey-yo, one more season. Let's give it a crack. Let's try and win this league. So today, I'm going to be quick with going through the transfers because we've got new players to bring in. And then we're going to have a double header of a cup final trophy things with pre-season, whatever it is. Anyway, so transfers. Let's just get straight into it. And you can look straight away. Obviously, you can't actually see how much I've spent because my face covers it up. But we have not sold anyone. And I've bought in £79 million worth of players. Finances do not look good. Anyway, transfers. I'll just go through it quickly. So on a free, I bought Jacob Gillin. I don't know why, he was just on a free. I've bought him in just so I can actually sell someone at some point for some money. He's gone straight back out on loan. Right, he's going to go straight back out on loan. Then we bought in Alberto. Is one of the first of the wingers that I bought in. I said I wanted to bring in some wingers just to change the formation up. Alberto, 18-year-old Spanish player. He's all right. Where did we bring him in from? Atletico Bilbao. He's been round. He's been there for, and he's 29 games for him last season. 3 goals, 4 assists. He's not exactly a well beater, but he could be. And put it this way, he's done all right pre-season. Who else we got? Then we've got Esteban Bar. I need to learn these words. An Argentinian. Esteban. I'll leave him as that. He is another attacking midfield to bring in, just another option to have. He can play, obviously he can be a striker, he can play in the middle of midfield, but just that other option, that third player in. Back up to McCullen Erdengard. Only problem is, he broke his leg first game of pre-season, he's out for 3 to 4 months. Not a good start. Right, again, bought him in from Bakker for 4.9 million. Again, another person from Bakker, Alan, let's just call him Alan. Alan is a midfielder, just a central midfielder, 19 years of age. Again, he's played at Bakker. I've obviously added the Argentina leagues, 3-4 seasons ago now. Players are slowly starting to come through. They only played 14 games for him last season, didn't do that well. But he's a youngster with bags of potential, which is what I wanted to bring in. Obviously, you guys probably not going to see this guy come to his full potential because hopefully this is going to be the last of our last season in our save. But anyway, so he's good, but again, he's out for 2 to 4 weeks with a torn thigh muscle. Injuries, guys. Next one, £30 million. This is where I started to spend a lot of money. Thomas Brandsma is an inside forward who is a very, very good inside forward. We bought him in. He's another Argentinian from FC20. Obviously, we added the Holland League 2 seasons ago, and he's there, 30 million quid. Let's see how he does. And then Cesaro, I did just Google Translate this name. Cesaro, I'm going to call him Cesaro. If it's wrong, just down below, tell me. Decent 22-year-old wing back, 4-star current ability, 4-star potential. 22 years of old. Bought him in from Inter. He's played really well for him. He's Brazilian. He is Brazilian. He's good, and he's better than what we've got at the club at the minute. Better than, obviously, you look at this defender right. It's saying Ndidi and T. It's not even thinking about Trent Alexander-Arnold and the other guy, Laundry. So yeah, so that's the transfers we've done. So let's just get into the team. Well, let's just have a quick look. Friendlies wise, we did well. So we've got Man United in the Community Shield, and then PSG in the Europa Super Cup. 2 games today, so I'm just going to quickly get into them now. Well, it's going to be a very, very long first episode. So, team lineup. Stop saying so, Luke. Transfers, nope. Tactics, that's what I want to go to. But team lineups. I'm going to start with this formation. It's done as well so far. We managed to beat Man United like it, but I have got my wingers on the bench ready to pounce for the other formation, the 4-2-3-1 wide. So, starting today, again, I didn't really bring in any defenders like I wanted to. But it'd be fine. I've got youngsters. So Silva's going to be in goal with Maguire, Zuma and Holding as the back three. Obviously, they did well for us last season. Why can't they do well for us again? Yes, they are ageing a little bit. Cesaro as the wing back. Chilwell is starting as wing back as well with Toussaint, Erdegaard as a midfield too. Reason why, injuries. I'll show you the injuries in a second. McCule, Abraham and Dolberg up front. Hopefully these two will have a very good season like they did last season. If we have a quick look, injury-wise, two of the new players. Winks is out for 2 weeks. Hernandez is out for 8 days. Indeed, he's coming back from an injury. Sapan is again coming back from an injury. So bench-wise, we've got Harry Kane, Miguel, Thomas, Chris Scott, TT, Dan Hall, and Alberto. Hopefully, we can start the season off with a double. That'd be nice. The game would classes it as a double as well. It's not a proper double, is it? But 2 trophies at the beginning of the season before you even start the league. Not bad. Not a bad shout. But saying that, have I just jinxed it and we're going to lose? They're playing a 4-4-2, Man United are. We've still got Asensio, Pogba, Rashford. They've got a good team, really, haven't they? De Gea is still in goal for them. So we're only what? We're only 9 years into the future, really. So we're still going to have, yeah, we are Man United. We're still going to have the youngsters still in game, actual real players, like I say, like Harry Kane still playing for us and all that sort of stuff. So we're not getting into like full regen City at the minute, which is nice because I do struggle trying to find the regens. I thought we were going to be in there. I thought that was going to be a mistake by Manchester United, but it wasn't. Right, highlight to us, McCule. Plays it to Dolberg. Plays it to Abraham. To McCule. Dumbia, that's a nice tackle. Now Rashford is on the ball for Manchester United. Plays it through, and is it going to be 1-0 Man United? Yes, it is. Gabriel Barbosa. I think they spent a lot of money on him. I think they've just bought him in this season. Can we click on him? Can we have a look at him? Will it let me do it? Sometimes the buttons don't work. It's not working, is it? Right, highlight to us. Cesaro, Erdegaard. McCule. Toussaint. Haven't done it. Come on. Clear well. We haven't. Rashford's on the ball now. This is going to be another goal to Man United, isn't it? Junior scores. We're 2-0 down with 7 minutes to go against Man United. It's not a good sign, is it? It's only pre-season still. Yeah. I'm just going to go with it's still only pre-season. It's fine. I don't know what Silva is doing there. I should have bought in another goalkeeper. We just didn't have the money because we've been so much debt. We got 50 million to spend. We're just not getting the investment coming in. Right, we're at the 33-minute mark. There's been no other highlights other than Man United's 2 really early goals. And now they're on the attack again. Are they going to grab a third before half-time? I really hope they don't because I want to at least have some sort of chance to get back into this game. Nice crossing. Silva's there. Picks it up. So we've only had 3 shots. They've had 8. Just, come on, we need to get back into it. Right, Zuma. Big ball over the top to Dolberg. Dolberg gets the cross in. Abraham's in. Abraham scores. It is 2-1. We're getting back into this game now. We've given ourselves a lifeline just before the half. Well, I say just before half time. We're only 34 minutes in. There's another 10 minutes to go of this first half. But just a big ball forward. I changed it to go more direct passing as well, and it seems to be working. Abraham's there, nods it in. A good assist and a good goal from the front too, which is nice to see. That's what we want. We want them to start the season off early with a bag load of goals. Right, De Gea with the goal kick. Rashford with a header down. Who was it that missed the header? Holding. Right, we've managed to win that. Dolberg loses out. Bit of a poor first touch there. Right, Dembele. He's going to find a cross in. Right, Cesaro should have just let that go out instead of heading it back in. They've just hit the post. Zuma clears it. That's what Cesaro should have just done then. Nerve-wracking times. Nerve-wracking times. Right, don't give a penalty away. Cesaro's not having the best of first games. Well, competitive games, as you say. It's not really that competitive. Yes, it is the Community Shield. Rashford's made it 3-1 to Manchester United, though. And Just things aren't going well at the minute. I'm just thinking, let's just go 5 at the back. Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 at the back. Let's just not concede another goal, and we'll address this at half time. So it's Harry Maguire that loses out. See, these senior defenders have got 2 youngsters within Martins and is it Miguel on the heels. So I think Zuma's kind of safe, but Maguire and Holding, yeah, they need to start looking out. Well, Gabriel is off for Manchester United with an injury. We've got that. Come on, we've almost played 50 minutes of this first half. There we go, half time. Let me just kick their ass because, yeah, show me something else the second half. And I can't just say that without making changes. And I am going to make changes. I'm going to take off. Harry Maguire is coming off. Zuma in the middle there. And then I'm going to take off Dolberg. And we're going to bring on the 2 wingers. So Thomas, on you come, lad. Show the world what you can do. And where's Alberto? Alberto, on you come. There we go. Let's change the change what we're doing. We want to exploit the middle. Play out defence. There we go. Let's whip the crosses in. Kind of change that round. Midfield too. I might bring on Dan Hall because I can do. Let's bring on Dan Hall. I can do. I think it's 7 subs in the in this cup. We'll soon find out. Right. This is going to be the pointless highlight. So 55 minutes in, Abraham has picked up a bit of a knock. So I'm going to take him off. I'm going to bring on Chris Scott. It does let me do that. Right, Chris Scott can come off. And then I'm going to take off Zuma for Miguel. And hopefully that'll do. I think that's all the subs I can make now. And this second half, there's been literally nothing happening. 70 minutes in. Still 3-1. There's been no highlights. So the change we've made seemed to have counteracted what Man United were doing in the first half, but we just physically can't do anything else. I'm just going to go pump the ball into the box as well. Go route 1. Let's close down a lot more. Be more expressive. Higher tempo. Overload. Let's just try and grab a goal. I think that's too much there. They're definitely going to catch us on the break. Definitely going to catch us on the break, aren't they now? I've done that. And we're still not going to get a highlight. 80 minutes in. No, it's going to be a corner to Manchester United. They can't score from corners. They're not allowed to score from corners. And they hit the post. Rashford almost gets a second goal. Right, highlight. This is just going to be... This is not what I had in mind for the my first episode. I had in mind that we're going to win both of these and get some sort of glory out of the first half of the... Well, literally the start of the season. Right, Scott's on the ball here. Finds Cesaro. Is this going to be a good move for ourselves? We haven't had a good highlight. No, we haven't. We lose out. But Miguel intercepts the first ball, but then, because we're pushing so far forward, Rashford should have scored then. De Gea, come on. Ref, just blow the whistle now. We're pushing, so I should have gone on a high line as well. Right, Miguel, that's a free kick. It's been poor since he's come on. Pogba, free kick. Almost a goal. So that's that, full time. Safe to say, not the best. Not the best way to start a season. We've got PSG next. We didn't beat Manchester United. Might as well get into that game now, haven't we? Before we get into the PSG game, I forgot to tell you, I signed Ryan Sessegnon for £3 million. I don't know why. I just did. And he can't play as a wing back because I was hoping he could. But winger, right back, left back even. He looks alright, 25. He should be alright, shouldn't he? Right, so PSG game. I'm going to go with a 3 up top formation. So we've got Maguire, Zuma and Miguel as a stopper. Silva in goal, with Chilwell, TT starting. Ndidi is back from his injury, so we might as well play him. Toussaint alongside him with Dolberg, Scott and Abraham up front. And I'm just going to do, let's just go more direct, because that seemed to work for us last season. On the bench, I don't really know. It's nice to have a bigger squad. Let's just put it this way. It's nice to be able to look at the team and just think, we've got options now. We didn't have that last season. And I feel like that's where we bottled it a little bit. So on the bench, obviously, Harry Kane, Holding, Thomas, McCule, Cesaro, Erdegaard and Albert. There's not very many defensive kind of players on the bench. But hey, let's just get into this PSG game. I don't know how many subs we can make in this cup. But let's just go on win this game. And then we'll forget about the Man United loss. But this is kind of the harder game of the two. They've got Mbappe still up front and Neymar still playing for them. And yeah, how good is Neymar now? How old is he? He's 33 years of age, and he looks good still. This is going to be a tough game, isn't it? No, they didn't. They didn't like the whole underdogs thing. No, you look confused. I have faith. That's what I was meant to say. Not I expect to see quality finishing. No. Right. Okay. PSG. Let's go. We're still on attacking, by the way. Let's just give them a good game. Let's hopefully not lose. Look at that. We're playing quite narrow. Hopefully we'll do well in midfield here, because they're playing a very odd formation that I've not seen anyone play so far. And the first highlight is going to be going to the likes of PSG, who have a nice shot from there. That is fine. But that is a 4-1-3-2 formation. With it just looks weird. It looks very weird. And how did we not win that ball? Right, Miguel picks the ball up though. Plays it to Zuma. Big ball over the top to Abraham, who can't find his header on to... Is it Scott I put in the middle? It was Scott. I was in an hour whether to start Scott or Harry Kane, but Scott is the younger lad. And Mbappe's in. And they score instantly. This is not the start of the season that I wanted. Neymar with a lovely cross. There's no one closing it. Well, actually, indeed, he just misses his tackle. And Mbappe's there that just taps it in. 1-0 PSG. Right, another highlight to PSG. Are they going to get Neymar? Is that going to be another cross? No, Miguel is in. Well in, but the forwards are quite far forward, aren't they? You've got to pull them that way. They're not dropping back a little bit. And Miguel on the ball again. Nice big pass upfield. No, plays it to Chilwell this time. Toussaint looks for Abraham. Does find him. Plays it in the middle for Ndidi. Toussaint. Now we're attacking. Right, Abraham to Dolberg. Casper Dolberg shoots and saved. And you just think you've got the likes of Abraham and Dolberg up front. They are world-class players. And the season they had last season, they can... It's going to be hard to beat for them, but I feel like they should do all right. Tammy Abraham. I was just bigging you up, mate. And you just do that. So there's 5 minutes left of this first half. It's still 1-0. I've taken it off direct passing so we can kind of just try and play a little bit. Indeed, he's in. Heads it in. He's on a yellow card now. Right, who's out there? Scott. Picks the ball up. Plays in Dolberg, who finds a cross. Abraham's in and... Abraham just misses that. Hits the post. Right, Neymar. Yeah, I probably should do team instructions, as in opposition instructions. But Chris Scott's had a poor game. Half time. We're doing better than we did against Man United, but give it the all. We looked all right in the first, well, the back end of that half. So I'm not going to make the changes just yet. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to just see. I'm not going to make many changes, but I probably will go to the winger formation probably in about 10 minutes time when we concede another goal. Right, Neymar just throws it to TT, and TT just forgets which team he's on and heads it back to him. Right, Chilwell. Ndidi. Right, let's pass this ball around nicely. Come on, Ndidi, find your pass. Toussaint. We've got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 players up front that you could have passed to. Crossed in, and their keeper's out and saves it. So we're looking better so far this second half. It's only been 7 minutes. Right. Cross. We're just not finding these balls into the box. Toussaint plays it to Chilwell. In. Dolberg's in. That makes it 1-1. We have equalised. And looking at it, we've had the most shots. They've had the most possession, but we've had the most clear-cut chances as well. So at the minute, they're kind of mugging us. So we deserve this 1-1. And Chilwell, that's a lovely cross by Chilwell. Dolberg isn't going to miss that. So, changes-wise, I don't feel like I need to change anything just yet, unless Mbappe just puts a cross in and they score instantly. Harry Maguire own goal. Has anyone ever seen this sort of thing before? There we go. Play it out wide. Plays it to Neymar. Maguire just lets him go. Harry Maguire again just forgets what team he's on. Right. What to do? I don't know how many subs I can make. Kind of want to bring on wingers. It's kind of a thing I want to do. I want to bring on Thomas, on you come, inside forward. And then we're going to bring on Alberto. There we go. Maybe drop these guys back. Let's just play as a weird 5 at the back formation thing. And then bring on Cesaro. Just see what happens here. Again, I don't know if I can make any more subs. I've just made 3 subs without not knowing if I can make any more. But the only problem is I realise we're still exploiting the middle and we've just given a bloody penalty away. Come on, save this. Mbappe steps up and he's not going to miss that. It's now 3-1. It's not the start to the season that I wanted. Can I just skip? These games don't really count anyway, do they? They don't really count. Nice penalty though. Right, time to see if I can make some more subs. Chilwell is looking very tired and injured, but I've got no one that can play at left back. Ryan... yeah. Can you play out there? Miguel, become a new kind of left back. Why not? Can you play better there? Maybe. What about? No, let's just try that, and then if it lets me, Miguel, on you come. No, I can't make any more subs. Let's just do that and then put Harry Maguire in defensive midfield. Just changing it. I don't really know why I'm changing it up, but defensive midfield as a stopper. Let's just have 2 stoppers, shall we? We're still playing narrow. I didn't change that bit, did I? Exploit the wings. Again, this is not how I wanted the start of the season to go. And just let there be light a little bit. There we go. Does that make it any better so you can see me? Right, come on. More upbeat. Chilwell's looking dead. We're 3-1 down. We've made all our subs. We can't physically do anything else. We're playing Harry Maguire in midfield. And just, yeah. And PSG, I think, are mugging us. I'm pretty sure we've had the most clear-cut chances. They've had all the possession. We've had the same amount of shots as they had. We just haven't been clinical. We really haven't been clinical. They've not even... We've got 4 yellow cards. How many fouls? Yeah, we've given away 12 fouls today. Does that just mean that they're just such a better team that we've just hacked them down? Only problem is, these wingers that I've bought, they've looked good pre-season, but then come in to actually play competitive football. They've not performed well. And is this going to be the end? Look, we've had 3 clear-cut chances. They've had 1. So what's that say about the league? And that's full time. 3-1. So we've not won any of these games. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Anyway, the game's running slow. Let me just get to the fixtures and figure out where we're going to be playing the next episode. So this episode is dragging on a bit, and I think what I'm going to do is come back and do the Huddersfield episode and whoever we get in the Champions League group stages. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like down below. What do you think of the what do you think of my signings? Let me know. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.